Hey, I'm Connie Goad, and this is my first YouTube video. I am doing Dave Ramsey with my husband, and I love watching everybody else's posts on their progress with Dave Ramsey. It's been very encouraging, so I wanted to start filming our progress. Hopefully we can encourage someone out there to take the leap of faith and jump in. So we started the program on about May 1st, 2018, and it's now June 10th, I believe, 2018. So we've been doing it for a little over a month, and we are on baby step number 2. So for baby step 1, the saving $1,000 for your emergency fund, we funded that by selling so much stuff. We also decided we're going to put our house on the market and downsize. So since we are downsizing, we started getting in all our closets and then ultimately a lot of furniture and clearing out full bedrooms worth of stuff. And we were able to actually sell about $4,000 worth of stuff from our house. We're moving from a 5-bedroom, 3-bath house to a either 2-bedroom, 1-bath, or 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Since my husband works from home, we're gonna try 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but we're gonna look at pricing because we're also moving to a different state. So anyways, I just wanted to share our hesitancy for the last couple of years because we read Dave Ramsey a few years ago and just decided there's no way on earth that we're going to be able to do that. We don't have anything that we can sell. We can't get another job, and so we just are stuck with the income we have, and we are spending more than we're making, so we are just stuck. But we were shocked to see how much stuff we could sell. You know, we didn't need a guest bedroom set. We didn't need all of the kitchen gadgets that I accumulated and rarely use. We didn't need all of the extra clothing or shoes or whatever that we have. And we don't need 3 televisions or 2 gaming consoles. And a lot of this stuff was really hard to let go of. We just would find ourselves getting anxious and think, well, if we sell this for $100 and it costs $300 to replace later on, then it's not worth it. But then we started selling $5 here, $10 there, and got our first 100, and then sold $20 here, $15 there, and got our second couple $100, and realized it doesn't take too very much to sell to get money. And we also donated 5 SUV full loads to our local thrift store who supports our women in need. And so we donated about $1,000 worth of stuff that we're going to put on our taxes next year. So that'll help a little bit next year. So we really overall were pleasantly surprised and actually just shocked at how much we were able to sell furniture wise. So I had an iMac and a desk chair and all of that. And I had a business that I was working with that computer a while back, and I'm no longer doing that. So it hurt to sell it at the price that I sold it at. But again, I have a laptop and it's not necessary for me. So we sold it. And again, we have guests coming over, but we have a day bed that we kept that has a trundle underneath it, so we didn't need that, and a queen set, and our baby will be growing out of her crib in the next year or so, but that gives us an entire year to find a new guest suite. And if we move into a 2-bedroom house anyways, it doesn't matter because we don't have room for a guest suite. So anyways, I just wanted to share that. We were start little and then grow big. We were surprised that we could sell as much as we did, and it didn't feel good. We didn't really enjoy it, getting rid of the stuff, but it felt really good when we started depositing that cash and finding out just how much money we had earned from letting go of stuff that we just don't use, or we use once or twice a month. And yeah, there are going to be times when we are regretting getting rid of something because we have guests over and now they're squished, you know, in this twin-inch Rundle instead of a queen-size bed. But that's once or twice a month, and the rest of the time we don't need that furniture. So it just makes sense to be a little uncomfortable now, like Dave says, so that we can be more comfortable later. So don't give up. Don't just say, well, this is impossible. We don't have anything to sell, you know, and look around and give it a go, and maybe you'll be surprised too. But even if you only can get a couple $100 saved up, that's still a couple $100 towards your $1,000. And once you start realizing that you can let go, you might find yourself comfortable letting go of more and more. And like us, we ended up just enjoying what it felt like to have an emptier house, to not have clutter in every room and every space. Every drawer isn't full, every cabinet isn't full. We have shelves in our storage closets that are empty that we could put more stuff on. And we know what we have now because we've gone through every single thing we own. And most of it just sat there for 3 years in a closet for 1 day. So we know what we own, we know what we got rid of, so we know later on what to replace if we decide to replace those things. And I also have an idea of what I tend to splurge on when I'm emotional shopping. And so now I know if I find myself filling my cart full of these kitchen gadgets, maybe I don't need these kitchen gadgets. Maybe it's just an emotional thing and I need to take a beat and think about why I'm feeling emotional, why I'm wanting to buy 20 kitchen gadgets that I may or may not use, or maybe use once and never use again. And I find myself not wanting to shop. Used to, when we were bored, and let's go out and do something, let's walk Target. I find myself now not wanting to do that. Let's go walk the square, let's go to the park, let's go to the zoo, go to somewhere else that we're not tempted to spend money, because I do tend to have the I wannas, and I do tend to buy things that I don't need, and they go to my storage closet or a cabinet or drawer somewhere for 3 years and never get touched. So just be mindful of that, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. But anyways, we're starting our baby step number 2. We've paid one credit card off. That was about $4,000 with the help of his bonus and some stuff we've sold. And the rest of it we put into savings for now because, like I said, we are downsizing, so we need earnest money if we buy a house, and we need to be able to do all of the inspections, and we have to pay a mover to move our stuff because we're not going to take a truck over a mountain pass. We're not comfortable with that yet. And then if we end up renting, we need deposits, we need first month's rent, we need pet deposits because we do have a cat. And so we have that cash in a savings account right now for when the time comes that our house does sell, that we have cash before closing to be able to put towards our next place that we live without having to charge it. So we're not touching that extra $3,000 that we got from selling stuff right now, and we'll see how that goes. But we'll keep you up to date, and I'll let you know next week if we have any new news, or if we were able to get a little bit further with our snowball, because we get paid next week. So I'm still figuring out the budgeting part of it, so maybe we'll do a couple videos on budgeting and see I don't know how to do that. I've never been successful at creating a budget that we stick by, so I don't know if I will be, but you'll get to see now. So you'll see our fails and our successes, and anyways, I hope you join us on our journey, and good luck on your journey, and till next time, bye.